My prophets have been lighting up with some words I've been speaking through them. I'm about to blow your mind. So when I created the Holy Spirit, it was to be power and my voice. A little piece of me that I could leave with you, like these earbuds. And I can have a conversation with you. And I've always desired holiness, but I also realized, like, even this box detracts from my holiness. I've been meticulously taking steps with my people, cleaning them up. First, working on your spirit, making sure that your spirit was connected to mine. That way I could feed you your joy. I could feed you your peace, your understanding, your patience, your gentleness, everything that makes God good. So that I could say that is a little tiny version of me running around, loving the world, hating the dark, everything the worship songs speak of regarding myself, my persona, my way of life, beloveds. And I always hear my own voice. I recognize my own voice. I know the difference between when you're watching a video and you burst into tears of joy because you know it's from God, my favorite thing in the world. And I also know the difference when you're watching someone talk about me or my word and it seems convicting. And for that moment, you're convicted. But in that moment of truth, you do not walk the narrow path. So watching this for thousands of years and growing into everyone so that I could communicate and differentiating between my voice and someone that is just speaking solidly, whereas my voice has layers, beloveds. So my kingdom marriages, how I'm blowing your mind, piece by piece, I'm putting together your wedding. And I noticed a long time ago, well, people need stars. They have visuals. They can stare at them and wonder how they got there. They need night and day so that they can rest. What would happen if these waters just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going? Many of you have had a Job moment with me. I have confirmed this. Not to break down your self-esteem, to break your will. It is so much easier to live life without your own will because you remain in me. And all of the goodness of heaven is inside of me. To differentiate between mere man-made instruction of what you were allowed to know before my arrival, and then to put heavenly things in front of you and say, this is the difference. Where others withhold and strangle with their intellect, I free and liberate with God's truth. So now that I have my church, my children, all practicing the Jesus way, the Jesus way, the Jesus way, the way. I never differentiate. Once I have perfected something, I leave it alone. I may enhance it, but the foundation and the truth remains. It could not be true unless it was truth. Who decides truth? God decides truth. I decide truth. So I am not easily swayed, and I do not subscribe to something God is not doing. I do this every day, beloveds, every moment. I'm speaking through to my prophets, and many do not understand their own thoughts. They do not understand. They can stumble. I will catch them. They do not understand good and evil as I do. Many of you said to yourself, I know where he is. I can get to him anytime. And he'll always be there for me, so I'm just going to do what I want. You did not realize you were using my strength. You did not realize that your godliness came from my Holy Spirit. And since I created it, I am well within reason to take it back, and I have. Selfish reasons. You were grieving it. Many of you I just watched. They don't even know I'm gone. So my prophet has been telling me, they don't love you, don't fall for it. And there's one particular prophet, anything this prophet uploads, I automatically know this one is always on point. I am the same, beloveds. Yesterday, today, and forever. I love you.